It's day 2.
In the darkest night, I search through the crowd. Your face is all that I see. I give you everything. Baby, love me lights out. Baby, love me lights out. You can turn my lights out.
So good morning, guys. So it's day 2. There's Carolyn, our rep, Matthew, and some people. And pretty much right now we're at Epcot. We got up early this morning. I've been up since like 5 something because we had to be downstairs by 6:45. So obviously I'm really tired. Came to Epcot because we're gonna ride Test Track right now. Nobody's here. It's pretty empty. And then oh my gosh, a squirrel. Yeah, we're getting our Test Track, and then I'm not even sure what we're doing after. We're having breakfast, and then I think we have another rehearsal us as champions. We got our actual Magic Band yesterday because before we were all repping Team Silver, even though we're not all on silver. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Today's gonna be a good day. Our team is actually in, well, 3rd place or 4th place because orange and yellow are tied for 1st. Second or 3rd. I guess 2nd technically. And then green is 3rd, and then silver is 4th. So we're like 2nd to last right now, but that's okay because we're gonna pull through. We're the underdogs now, but we're gonna pull through. So I'll update you guys in a minute.
I see you searching for a sign that you never thought till you let go. Don't be so scared. You don't know. True to your heart, you must be true to your heart. This is the heavens of heart, and baby, shower you with my love. Open your eyes, your heart can tell you no lies, and when you're true to your heart,
Somebody say fun. Listen, I was raised by some very good people. They said, John, anytime, anybody, anywhere does anything good for you, you need to make sure that you tell them what?
Thank you.
That was ungrateful over there. Of course, anytime, anybody, anywhere does anything good, you need to make sure that you tell them what?
thank you.
Thank you, yes. So before I even open my mouth to share this little brief message that I have for you this morning, what I want to do is I was trained to do, because I believe that saying thank you and gratitude is actually the 2nd highest of all emotions that we can encounter. I mean, the greatest, according to my belief system. I believe that famous men in the entire world. This is amazing. You get to see other people like Alex Ellis and Princeton Parker and Mickey Taylor and Sonia Jackson Miles and Steve Perry and all these great people, and they're all here for you. And it's like, see what I'm doing. They're all going to see what's happening. They're going to see that I'm living large, that I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. And then you go back like 20, 30 minutes later, and you look, because you just want to see how many likes, comments, and shares you got, right? Right? Yeah, you look back, and you check your phone, you're like, wait, let me scroll a little bit. Let me scroll. Oh, that was funny. I'm like, okay, what else? And you go back and you look, and you go, 3 likes. 3 likes. Oh, wait a minute, I put it up at the wrong time. Let me delete that and put it up again, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so let me just try it.
So what do you I'm being back in you guys teams for like together for the career open mouse tomorrow as well. But if you want me to get your
I have a list.
you just let
Busy Dreamers 2016. So this is my deep drive. I am a movie and television producer, and I have brought 6 very, very talented students to come in.
Here they discover that the park comes to life after hours, and a senior cast member named Wayne explains to them that the Magic Kingdom is in danger by a mysterious group of characters called the Overtakers. The children must battle these Overtakers.
something different when you put in the lock, affect them somehow.
Okay, so are you thinking like it would be another fantasy genre type thing, like supernatural type effects?
Yeah, that's cool.
So like you have different teens of different backgrounds, I'm assuming, like you said, the different stereotypes. And they'll all stumble upon this door somehow. Do you want them to stumble upon it together or separate? Or what were you, you were saying as the character development?
You could do like each one of them stumble upon it like individually.
Individually, that's what I was thinking, yeah. And like slowly discover that the others have discovered this door, and they find different keys and like.
We have a show. The name of it is Unlocked. Any questions about why? Okay.
Yeah, why?
Okay. So it ties in with the plot.
They're going to deal together with these escalating unfortunate events, leading to some sort of tragedy near the middle of the season that is going to be really hard to deal with. And at the end, where we want to end up, is that this mysterious force, this enigma, is going to get close. We're going to get close to the end, but we're not going to figure out who it is just yet.
The mean popular girl is Mia, who is also Spencer's best friend, or not best friend, his girlfriend. And she is secretly cheating on him with his best friend. So who?
Oh, okay. I didn't see that coming.
For our actors, we tried to pick some actors who are already kind of associated with Disney. The main character as Dusty is Sierra McCormick. She was on Disney Channel on the show Ant Farm from 2011 to 2014, so she will appeal to youth because of her age. Trevor Jackson will be the main male. He is a music artist, and he's also 19 years old, so he'll also appeal to youth. And he was in the Disney Channel movie Let It Shine, so he's already associated with Disney. As far as marketing, the demographic that we're going for, as explained a little bit earlier, because of the age of the actors and what they've previously been associated with, we're looking at the young adult demographics. We're also looking at the network Freeform, also previously known as ABC Family. And so with that, a lot of the promotion would come from what people in that age range are most attracted to or are most using, so a lot of social media aspects, including advertisements on both Instagram and Twitter, and going back to our actors as well. A lot of our actors are very active on social media, especially, for example, Amanda Stenberg definitely recently has gotten a lot of social media following because of her social activism, and so she would be a name that would definitely bring in ratings for the show.
And when do you guys think that your audience would watch it? Would they watch it live? Would they watch it DVR? Would they watch it on the network? Would they watch it streaming? What would the primary method of your key demo be watching the show? What would be their primary way of watching it?
Probably digital, a lot of over streaming. We could get in with Hulu probably, and also DVR. But we're hoping with all the promotion over social media and stuff that they would be able to watch live as well on their televisions, especially if we're airing during the summer. They will kids that are out of school in that age range will most likely be able to watch it live on the television.
When you think of the show and you think of the way that you're going to market it, are you selling it more as a darker drama, more as a mystery, more as a love story? Because it definitely has all those aspects. What do you think? I'm asking you first because you talked about the title and you're holding the art. What do you think? What's the best way to sell this kind of show to our audience?
More as a mystery, mainly because in the beginning, like when you unlock the chest, a spirit is let out. No one really knows that the spirit is let out until a few episodes later. So I think that creates the mystery, and a lot more stuff happens on the pilot.
It's like a light drama, mystery type thing. It'll have darker elements for sure, but not dark enough to scare away a slightly younger teenage audience.
Okay, very good. So I definitely see why you chose those actors. They're great looking, they're popular, they're young, and they're in the audience demo that you're looking for. Guys, you did a really good job. Here's what I'll tell you. You had a lot of specifics about what the show was going to be, about the characters of the show. You clearly thought about who your audience is and why these people, your actors, appeal to that audience. I like the fact that it is not just, doesn't feel like a show that I've necessarily seen a lot. You know, it feels familiar, but in a good way. It doesn't feel like, oh, I know exactly what's going to happen. I like the mystery aspect of it. I like the teen romance aspect of it. I like the realism of the fact that you've got people that are kind of behaving badly. Like, I feel like that will really resonate with your teen audience. That's good. You obviously thought about that. I think it's a good name for the show. It doesn't like give it all away. It feels a little mysterious. You wonder what it means. I like the marketing plan. Obviously, leaning into online, digital, that aspect of it is very, very important when you talk about launching a show. I would suggest starting with an overview when you first say what the show is. Tell us then that it's a light drama. Tell us then that it's a mystery. Give us an overview so we know going in what type. Because I wasn't sure at first. Is it comedy? Is it drama? Would it be an hour, half hour? I wasn't sure. But then when you start explaining it, it became clear. But when you go in and pitch, start with kind of a macro overview of this is what the show is, and then give your audience the specifics. But other than that, really good job. Great job, guys. Right? Our panel, our room, any questions about this show? You guys aren't exactly the core demographic, but we welcome your input anyway. If you have any thoughts, anybody?
I was just impressed with their sense of teamwork and community. And I was just, really watching them putting just one piece together at a time. And to see a group, of their age coming together, having been given an assignment, sort of on a whim, they didn't know what to expect coming in, and then being able to put the pieces together and make it happen and bring it to fruition in a short amount of time to present to one of Hollywood's top producers is blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. So great job, you guys.
Well said. What she said. Well said. Good job, guys. Well done. Well done. You're hired. I'll be buying that show. I'm going to put that show on my network. Good job. Well done.
These are the things that you're going to want to do every single time that you meet somebody. So there's 5 steps of the networking high five. Number 1, the first and most important part, you can see it up here as well, the most important part, smile. Smile. See, why is it important to smile? You tell me. Why is the smile important? You can just raise your hand. I'll repeat it. Yeah, you don't want to look mean. You don't want to ice grill somebody. What's up? Yeah.
That was really cool.
I can't be the thug named Sprinkles. It just doesn't work, right? What's up? I can't. It just doesn't work. Yeah, absolutely. A great first impression, yeah. Shows that you can work with people. Sure, you want to be friendly. What she said. Good. That's what you do in class. When somebody gives a good answer, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, what she said. Turn around and give us all your biggest, most beautiful smile. Okay? Are you ready? Everybody, let's count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, very good. They say when you smile, the whole world smiles with you. Unless you're missing teeth. Number 2, how many of you have ever heard that a good public speaker makes eye contact? Yeah, well guess what? That's really not true. How many of you felt like I looked at you in your eye today at some point when I was talking to you? Yeah. And how many of you were sometimes like, why is she looking at me right now? Okay. Well, because I make eye connection. Eye connection, well, you guys are partners here, so I'll find somebody here. Eye connection is when you look at somebody, not in the big circle, that's called the pupil. The small circle is called the what? Iris. The iris. You look at somebody as deeply into their eyes as you possibly can. Not in a romantic kind of way like, I think we're soulmates. Again, that's creepy. Don't do that. You won't get a card, you'll get a case. But what you do is you look at them in the eye, and what it says is, you are the most important person in this room to me right now. Now, this is very important. When you meet somebody, you want to be the first to extend your hand. Now, I've already said you made eye connection. I'm not saying that you have to do it from 20 feet away. If you walk up to somebody like this, Once again, that's creepy. But make sure that you put your hand out first. Why? Because instantly, I didn't mean to leave you hanging, sorry. Because instantly, when you put your hand out to somebody, what does it mean when you're the first to extend your hand? What does that say?
You're excited.
Raise them high. I can't see. Yes.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Authority.
Authority. What else? Your handshake is a trigger. And it will cause people to like you or dislike you. It will cause people to trust you or distrust you. The way that you shake somebody's hand will say a lot about how you feel about yourself. So instead of shaking the hand, shake the web. So this is the web right here. Usually the part that needs a little lotion.
Hey,
so when you see somebody's hand,
the part be dry.
Put the web of your hand so you end up in a subordinate position. You're not going to go, I said it.
That's when you're not going to get a business card.
Again, you'll catch a case. So what you do is you don't just say your name, but you say, hi, my name is Nia. I am the next big, and what's your thing that you want to do?
Biomedical engineer.
Biomedical engineer.
But first it must start inside.
Go ahead and conduct that. Yes! You better go! Yes, Maya!
that I honestly and obviously was not ready.
So, what helped each of you the most to not doubt yourself or be affected by the opinions of others? Tough question. More easily said than done.
I do pageants, so whether it's I didn't win something, I didn't win an election, I didn't win a pageant, I don't have friends anymore, sometimes you feel alone, and I think the thing that helped me the most is practice. You know, the first time something happens, you're just not going to, get it. So you have to constantly be confident in yourself, be confident in your abilities and know what you can do, and not seek satisfaction or approval from anybody else. And that takes practice. So for me, I had to pray over it. I'm not sure that everybody believes, but if you do, you have to pray over it. You have to be confident in who you are. Know that you can do something. If that's what you want to do, then you go out there and do it. And don't look for anybody else to approve you to do it. Because you never know who you could be inspiring, who comes after you. So, that was me. It took practice.
Madison, I'll keep going from right there. I began to count my no's. No's became, to me, the fuel that fuels me to my yes.
Hey you guys, so it's definitely a lot later now. I look crazy because I'm in my I'm ready to go to bed phase, or look, I guess you could call it. It is 1:07 a.m. We got to our rooms around 12 something, and obviously I had to take a shower, wash my face, do all that stuff. So I'm just now heading to bed. I'm actually eating one of these Nature Valley chewy bars. I always eat the honey and oats one, but those are the crunchy ones, but these are chewy and it's oatmeal raisin and it's really good. I don't know why I felt the need to share that with you, but I wanted to share. I want to say that I feel like I've done a horrible job of vlogging. Well, not horrible, I've gotten a lot of footage, but I haven't necessarily been vlogging. Like, I'm trying to cut because I look really crazy. I'm trying to cut myself out the shot. I see my hot pink sleeping cap and everything, but that's fine. Today was just a crazy day. As you guys saw, we got up, went to breakfast. After breakfast, went into our deep dive. Well, actually no, we went to test track first, road test track. I did talk to you guys then, and then after test track we went to breakfast and had breakfast with Jonathan Sprinkles and Brandy and Carly Harvey and Winston Harvey. I don't think I recorded that part, but before we had breakfast with Jonathan, they were just kind of like shouting out teams and, you know, giving us social media updates. And then we had breakfast with Jonathan. After that, we went to our deep dives, which are amazing. You guys saw footage. I didn't actually vlog during that, but you definitely saw a lot of footage of us at our deep dive. I went with 6 other dreamers, so I was the only champion and there were 6 other dreamers. And our deep dive was a film deep dive with Will Packer, who's an awesome film producer. He's amazing, so I'm so blessed to have been in that deep dive. And I even inserted some footage of us pitching. So if you didn't understand what that was, I'm pretty sure that in editing I added like a description of what we were doing, but our team was standing up and we pretty much had to pitch an idea for a TV show to Will Packer and everyone else in the room. So, you know, today I can say that I've officially pitched to a big time Hollywood producer, which is pretty awesome, being that that's what I want to do with my life. So it was really, really fun. After that, we got back on the bus. We had lunch on the way there on the bus. They gave us little bag lunches. And then after that, we got back on the bus, went back to World Chill Place, had dinner, which was a networking dinner. And we had a lot of really amazing guest speakers come, or people from the Speakers Resource Group, the SRG for short. And a couple other new faces that came. And then after that, we went to our empowerment sessions, which you guys saw footage of. So the girls went to our empowerment session, which is called the Essence of You, which is like a big sleepover, like slumber party thing. Mickey Taylor calls it the pajama party with a purpose. And it definitely is. While we did that, the guys went to Man Cave, which is their version of, I guess, a pajama party where they talk about, I don't know, manly stuff. I'm not a man, so I don't know what they talk about, but I know it's good stuff. So ours was awesome. We had a panel discussion. It's not even a panel discussion, it's just like a conversation pretty much with all the girls, and then Mickey Taylor was on it. Lisa Nichols, Brandy and Carly Harvey were on it. I can't remember her name, it's skipping my mind, but a producer of Steve Harvey's morning show, or the producer of his morning show, his co-host as well. I can't remember her name either, it really sucks. And we had MC Light, which like was freaking amazing. Braylee Evans, who I love from Being Mary Jane, and I've seen her in other projects as well, an amazing actress. We had Roberta, I don't want to butcher her name, but she's Ludacris's mom. I don't know why I decided to say that, but Matthew found that out, that she's Ludacris's mom, and it was like, oh, fun fact. I absolutely adore all those women. They're so inspirational. I got a selfie with MC Lyte, and I sent it to my mom, and she like freaked out because she's obsessed with MC Lyte. So pretty good. It was really fun to connect and, you know, just have that time to be girls, to be real, to be vulnerable, to have real conversations about real things that we're going through, which is one of my favorite parts of the Academy. If there's a memory that I absolutely adore from the Academy, being in the Academy in 2013, it was when we did this. We had this slumber party with a purpose, you know, this time where we really were able to just, okay, you know, the entire program is like, okay, encouragement, motivation, you know, follow your dreams and all this, which is amazing, great, I love it. But it was really amazing for me to just be able to sit back, and we were able to talk and say, this is what I'm going through, you know, this is what I've been holding on to in my heart, this is what has stopped me from holding on to my dreams. That person who, you know, hurt me years ago, that thing that person said years ago has been the thing that has stopped me from pursuing my dreams, or whatever the case is. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be even about your dreams, just this is what I'm struggling with, this is the mountain that I'm tackling right now in my life, and I don't know how to get over it, you know. So it's just amazing to be in a room full of peers your age, because they understand and can relate to you and probably are going through the same things you're going through, but also to have older women who have been through it before, who know the way to get out, who know the way to get out of that manhole, as Jonathan Sprinkles was teaching us about earlier. So it's just one of my favorite parts. It was my favorite part of the Academy, actually, when I came in 2013, because everyone was crying, we breaking down and all that stuff, and of course I cried again today because you guys know I'm emotional. So it was beautiful. And Lisa Nichols is like, I absolutely love her, and she was amazing. I'm happy I got to see her again because I saw her last time. Did that and then got on the buses and came back to the room. So yeah, so I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I just Ew. Now I've been talking for 8 minutes and 40 seconds, and I gotta go to sleep. I don't even have my glasses on. I'm all squinting. Tomorrow we have to wake up again, be outside again at 6:45, meaning I gotta wake up at 5 so I can be on time. And today I made it outside at exactly that time, which is not good because that's late technically. Comment, like, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And also hit me up, please. I absolutely adore this program. It means so much to me. So if you're interested, if you want to know more information, anything involved in this program, I am so open to talking to you about it. I want to help you. If you are a high school student and you want help on your application, or you want information on how the application process goes, contact me. You know, if you are a parent and you want to know how to get your kid involved, contact me. If you are a big brother, big sister, and you have a little brother and little sister in high school, or a little cousin, or whoever is in high school, they need to know about this program. Just take it this way. Anybody you know that's in high school, that's not you, you included, but if it's not you, then tell them about this and show them this video if you need to, for them to know how amazing this program is. I love you guys. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay lovely, and I will talk to you guys in the morning.